Welcome to another showdown of headphones, and this time it's between the Apple AirPods Max and the Sennheiser Momentum 3. Let's see who wins. At the time of making this video, the Apple AirPods Max costs $900 and the Sennheiser Momentum 3 costs only $500. Not gonna talk about which one looks good, as that is very subjective. Instead, here are some facts. The AirPods Max weighs almost 0.15 pounds more than the Momentum 3, which can make them wearing for a long period of time a little bit tiring. However, it has a higher clamping force than the Momentum 3. This means that the AirPods Max will fit much tighter on the ears, making them a better option if you intend on taking your over-ear headphones out for a run. Also, the sheep leather skin on the Momentum 3 tends to get a little bit hot during the summertime, whereas the AirPods Max's mesh material on the ear cups are super breathable, making them more comfortable. Both have physical controls, but I think that Apple has done a better job here, because for example, to change the volume on the Sennheiser, you would have to feel the buttons on the back of your head and then do some guesswork, as there are a lot of buttons crammed very close to each other. Whereas on the AirPods Max, all you have to do is turn the knob on top clockwise or anti-clockwise, which is super easy and reliable, hence the winner here is Apple. The Sennheiser Momentum 3's carrying case is pretty big. It is very difficult to pack it in most backpacks without taking up a huge amount of space. Whereas the Apple AirPods Max's case looks very good and makes accessing the headphones or packing them away very easy. But it has way too many cutouts that makes the headphones inside susceptible to taking scratches and dings. Since both the headphones have their own flaws, I'm going to call this round a tie. The Sennheiser Momentum 3 has approximately 17 hours of battery life and it takes almost 2.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100, whereas the Apple AirPods Max have more than 20 hours of battery life and it takes only 1.5 hours to recharge fully from 0 to 100. The Sennheiser Momentum 3 has multi-device pairing of up to 2 devices, and that could be any devices like a Surface laptop or an Android phone. The AirPods Max, however, only works best with Apple devices. With the help of the H1 chip inside, it will be able to connect to all Apple devices under the same Apple ID, and all you have to do is just connect it once with one device and it will do the rest. But the Sennheiser Momentum 3 takes it up a notch by providing support for analog audio. Meaning if your battery is dead, you can still use these headphones via the 3.5mm headphone jack. Now this opens up a range of devices like Xbox or laptops that you can connect the Momentum 3s with. Plus this supports aptX codec for low latency, so the winner of this round is clearly the Sennheiser. The Sennheiser Momentum 3 has an app for both Android and iOS, whereas all the settings or firmware updates on the AirPods Max has to be done via the settings menu on an iOS device. Then the Sennheiser Momentum 3s also have tile integration, which makes it easier to locate your headphones if you lose it. And the Apple AirPods Max does it via the Find My app, and both works pretty great. On the other hand, Apple lets you share music between two AirPods from one iOS device, which is a unique feature for any headphone. But Sennheiser has an app with which you can control a graphic equalizer to fine-tune the sound coming out of them, which is great if you are an audiophile, and that's why makes them the winner of this round. Testing the microphone of the AirPods Max. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. There's a lot of noise happening in the background here, and I'm just trying to test the microphone of the Sennheiser Momentum 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. As you just heard, the microphone on the Momentum 3 is able to separate speech from background noise a little bit more than the AirPods Max. So if you intend to take a lot of phone calls from a busy cafe or a bus, then the Sennheiser Momentum 3 should be your go-to choice. The Apple AirPods Max does an excellent job at noise cancellation, and there is no doubt about that. Not only is this good at dialing down low-pitched continuous hum of machine or moving engine, it does so in a very stealthy way. You know the hiss that you hear when noise cancellation is on? It is not even evident on the AirPods Max, and that makes them so much more comfortable to wear, as the venting of pressure is top-notch on the AirPods Max. Compared to this, the Momentum 3 feels really old and lacking at times. It is average at noise cancellation and even leaks out a lot of audio in the nearby area. So the winner of this round is Apple AirPods Pro. The Sennheiser Momentum 3s are incredible when it comes to sound quality. I mean, the AirPods Max are great too, but when you compare these side by side, the difference is quite clear. For example, I tested both the headphones while playing the same song on Spotify. When both of them were at high volume, the Sennheiser seemed to be pumping out significantly more bass than the Apple. So much so that I could feel the vibration on my head. It is full, accurate and has a good kick to it. Compared to that, the AirPods Max sounded very timid. They are accurate, don't get me wrong, but not as aggressive as the Sennheiser with the bass. And then I played a video on YouTube and it was a drum cover of a very popular song. I saw that even at low volume levels, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s managed to keep the same fidelity like it did when it was on high volume. It also had a wider soundstage compared to that of the Apples. Now, Apple has an algorithm that changes the equalizer settings dynamically depending on what you're listening to, which works brilliantly but can be a hit or a miss sometimes depending on what you like. But the Sennheiser, that gives you full control to manage the equalizer. You can fine-tune the headphones any way you like. So if you care about getting pure audio bliss, then get the Sennheiser. So after 10 rounds, you can see that the Sennheiser edges out the AirPods Max a little, but I don't think either of these headphones are a bad choice. At the end of the day, it comes down to what you care about the most. Yes, the AirPods Max are expensive, but if you have a lot of Apple devices and want to stay within the best tech ecosystem in the world, I'm sure it will be a great choice. On the other hand, if you want the very best sound quality within a commercial headphone, then nothing even comes close to the Sennheiser Momentum 3. But that's just what I think. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, share and subscribe. This is Nafis signing off till next week. Peace!